Hi, in this video I will be showing you how to manage and control your contracts via the ContractVault functionality we have in Auctionize. First of all, you get to the ContractVault functionality in menu via the main menu, clicking on the 7th option here. Then you have two sub-menus, dashboard and contracts. First, we'll look over the dashboard view, which includes three graphics. The first graphic shows the total value of active contracts you have uploaded in the system. Then you have another graphic that shows the total value of contracts by department, which shows the breakdown of each contract and each department in terms of the amount of money that is in said department. Then you have the contract awaiting renewal. This shows the contracts that are expected to expire and are due for renewal. We'll go next to the contracts menu, or submenu I should say. Here you have a table view of all the contracts that you have uploaded in your system and in the ContractVault repository more specifically. You can select to show only archived contracts. You can show all contracts. You can archive contracts from here. You can restore contracts by going to the archived contracts and selecting unarchive. Then you can select columns and show only specific columns or hide columns. You can hide all columns, you can show specific columns that respond to your needs and purposes. You can show all columns as well. You can add a new contract, which corresponds to uploading a new contract from this button. Now, all the fields that have a red little star to the right of them are necessary fields. That will be the contract number, contract type, the contract owner in terms of the department that is the owner of that contract. And by department I mean the company department that is responsible for said contract. Based on auction, so you can select if it's based on an auction in the system or not. That's not a necessary option, but it's a field that can be filled in. The status of the auction, of the contract. The vendor name is required as well. The effective date and the expiry date. These are necessary fields to fill in. We'll fill in an expiry date of 25th of February next year. Then you have the contract value, the total contract value. You can set up renewal reminders, which will then be visible in the dashboard in the third column that we showed in the graph. Let's set a reminder that will remind you when the contract's about to expire in 1 week's time. You can set up a total contract value. You can set up payment schedule of said contract. And then you can create a contract. You will then be able to view your contract from the second submenu called Contracts. And here it is. This is the contract.